hopefully cooler heads have prevailed there. My next guest hopes the same thing, no doubt. A student there, Eliana Jolkovsky, is a UCLA medical student and a proud Jewish activist, to say
yes.
Very much else. Eliana, very good to have you, and it's an honor to have you at that. How have
Thank you for having me.
How did you go through this last night, and what can you tell us about things now?
Well, our school is in total disarray right now. The lawn in front of Royce Hall is totally trashed. It's just anarchy. The beautiful halls of UCLA are vandalized with graffiti that says ACAB, glory to our martyrs, student intifada. This morning at the Ash Student Health Center was a large red swastika found spray painted on it. So it's a totally hostile environment for Jewish students, and it should have been shut down on the very first day.
It wasn't, and there was ample planning where the administration there did not go ahead and give police sort of a heads up about what they're worried about. So we had last night. How did you deal with that when it was going on?
So I wasn't there last night, but I was tuned in, and It looked like complete chaos. There was no respect for policemen, no respect for authority. I heard protesters had pepper spray, bear spray, and they were doing self-defense lessons a couple days ago, as seen with drone footage. But it's just really sad to see that UCLA has fallen. And it was once a prestigious name, and I don't know how it will be perceived in the future.
What year are you right now, Eliana?
So I'm a third-year medical student, and I am I'm the only vocal Zionist medical student at UCLA.
All right, well, people aren't going to mess with you. So how have you dealt with this as a Jewish student at that? I mean, I've talked to a number over the last couple of weeks as these protests have gone on and off. And, you know, they're proud to show the Star of David. They're proud to show and indicate that they are indeed Jewish. How about you?
Yeah, so I will always proudly show that I'm Jewish. Feeling unsafe and feeling scared are two different things. Jewish students feel unsafe because campus is dangerous right now. Pro-Israel students are being restricted from accessing the library or different parts of campus. And yeah, these pro-Palestine students are linking their arms to prevent Jewish students from entering different parts of campus. But I'm not scared. These are all bullies, and you know, Jews have been through much, much worse, and we're resilient people. And so I just want Jewish students to be loud and proud about their Judaism, about their belief that Israel has the right to exist, and not back down, because I don't think these pro-Palestine protesters are going away anytime soon.
What about you and staying at UCLA?
So for me as a med student, I'm staying here because I don't want to let students harass me off of campus, but also it's really hard to transfer medical schools.
Sure.
It's not like an undergrad. So I'm going to be here. I have been harassed directly by classmates, especially since October 7th. I've received anonymous emails from classmates saying that October 7th was justified. And even a couple days ago, a fake profile on Instagram was messaging me saying, I was in your anatomy class during first year. I'm closer than you think, you Zionist. And it's been very hostile, definitely.
You know, this is popping up, as you know, Eliana, all over the country. I keep track of this every day. I believe we're up to 32 colleges and/or universities that have had these demonstrations, and sometimes heated ones, like what happened at UCLA. So this doesn't appear to be going away. Does it worry you, maybe for when you restart in the fall?
Yeah, so it definitely worries me. I think that they're going to plan an encampment again. They're not going away. If anything, they've been ramping up since October 7th. There have been marches throughout campus calling for an intifada, which is a call for violence against Jews. If any of these encampment protesters were to Google what intifada is, they would see pictures of buses blown up, Jewish babies being stabbed on the street. Every Jew is fair game in an intifada, and people are chanting this on campus. I saw it, I heard it with my own ears. I went by the encampment a few days ago, and there was a circle of people drumming and chanting intifada like they were at like a mini Coachella or something. It's absolute insanity, and I don't think it's going anywhere.
Is your family worried for you? Do they say, you know what, maybe just come home, don't deal with this?
My friends and family are definitely worried about me, especially because I'm so vocal about being pro-Israel. They're saying, these anti-Israel protesters are very dangerous and they can be violent. One of my friends was actually physically assaulted multiple times at the UCLA encampment on the first night. She was standing on a ledge, holding a sign just condemning Hamas, and a few protesters in their scarf masks pushed her off violently. One had a big stick and hit her with it.
Wow.
She could have cracked her skull on the cement. And after that, it should have been shut down after the first night. But UCLA didn't do a thing about it.
And we'll see what happens now. Eliana, you're a brave young woman. Best of luck to you and your career going forward. Eliana Jolkovsky, all of that, as Eliana was talking, we're showing you UPenn in Philadelphia, where another large gathering had started. I say gathering at the time because the protest hasn't formally kicked off there, but it would be one of now close to 36 institutions that have been saying that are seeing these pop up now almost on a day-by-day basis.